Boxing star Ryan Garcia has been suspended for 1 year after testing positive for the banned substance ostarine. The New York State Athletic Commission announced that the suspension is retroactive to April 20th, the date of his fight against Devin Haney. As a result, his victory in that match has been changed to a no contest. Garcia must forfeit the $1.2 million he earned from the fight, although his total earnings were much higher. Additionally, he has been fined $10,000 by the commission. Despite these setbacks, Garcia has remained active on social media, particularly on X, formerly known as Twitter. In one post, he asked UFC President Dana White to call him, expressing a strong interest in joining the Ultimate Fighting Championship during his boxing suspension. Garcia posted an official statement, sharing his thoughts and plans for the future. He explained what happened and outlined his strategies to overcome this difficult time, seeking new opportunities during his suspension. Garcia maintains his innocence and believes he will be cleared of any wrongdoing. Devin Haney, the super lightweight champion of the World Boxing Council, WBC, announced on X that he will take a break from boxing and return only after Garcia's suspension ends, setting up a potential rematch. Haney's decision followed Top Rank's successful bid to promote his mandatory title defense against Sandor Martin. Haney wrote that he plans to take some time off, spend his money, travel the world, and return in 2 years when Garcia's suspension is over. The fight between Garcia and Haney was controversial from the start. Garcia displayed erratic behavior at press conferences and on social media, admitting to smoking marijuana and drinking alcohol. Many thought his mental health was poor, but it turned out to be a tactic. Despite his efforts, he was defeated by Haney after being knocked down 3 times. Besides using drugs and drinking, Garcia tested positive for ostarine before and after the fight, according to the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. Another substance, 19-neuroandrosterone, was also detected but later confirmed to be a false positive. Garcia's legal team argued that a legal supplement he used before his fight with Haney was contaminated with a banned substance. They stated that after the B sample results matched the ostarine found in the samples from VDA tests conducted before and after the fight, they began testing the supplements Garcia had been using. They discovered traces of ostarine in 2 supplements that Garcia had declared on his VDA forms on April 19th and 20th. The team emphasized that this confirmed their belief that Garcia was a victim of supplement contamination and asserted that he had never intentionally used any banned or performance-enhancing substances. They described any allegations questioning Garcia's integrity as baseless and defamatory. Throughout Garcia's career, he has voluntarily undergone numerous tests, all of which returned negative results, demonstrating his commitment to fair competition. The team pointed out that multiple negative tests before the fight with Haney supported Garcia's clean record. They explained that the extremely low levels of ostarine found in his samples, in the billionth of a gram range, along with clean hair sample results, suggested contamination rather than deliberate ingestion. Recent test results reportedly reinforced this conclusion. Garcia's team shared test results with Fox News Digital. They first presented findings about Nutabita Supercarb, a supplement used for enhancing recovery during or after workouts by replenishing glycogen in muscles. According to tests conducted by the Sports Medicine Research and Testing Laboratory in South Jordan, Utah, the supplement showed traces of ostarine ranging from 70 to 2,200 picograms per gram of powder. A picogram is 1/trillionth of a gram. The testing also included Body Health's Perfect Amino, another supplement aimed at building lean muscle and burning fat. Similar testing revealed ostarine at approximately 660 to 830 picograms per gram of powder. When Garcia learned of the results indicating ostarine in his supplements, he quickly took to social media, as he often does before fights. In a now-deleted post, He sarcastically commented on the situation and jokingly mentioned steroids, expressing seeming amusement. Despite the controversy, Garcia went on to defeat Haney in their bout at Barclays Center. However, Garcia did not qualify for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship belt as he was 3 pounds overweight during the weigh-in, reportedly due to consuming a beer. Ostarine, a selective androgen receptor modulator, is known for enhancing performance by helping athletes build muscle mass, lose fat more effectively, and improve endurance and recovery. Since 2008, it has been on the World Anti-Doping Agency's list of banned substances, categorized as an anabolic agent in 2022. Regulatory bodies set strict limits for ostarine levels, with anything above 0.1 nanograms per milliliter in drug tests considered a violation. Garcia's test showed a level of 6 nanograms per milliliter, significantly exceeding the allowable threshold. The use of ostarine can lead to penalties and suspensions, posing risks to an athlete's career, health, and the fairness of competition. Ostarine, a selective androgen receptor modulator, works by binding to specific proteins in the body that instruct muscles to grow. Athletes use it to enhance performance because it helps them build muscle mass, lose fat more effectively, and improve their endurance and recovery after workouts. Since 2008, ostarine has been on the World Anti-Doping Agency's list of banned substances. In 2022, it was categorized as an anabolic agent, meaning it's considered performance-enhancing and illegal in competitive sports. During intense training periods, athletes often go through weight-cutting routines to meet specific weight requirements for their fights. Ostarine is sometimes used during these periods because it can help athletes maintain muscle strength and size even when they are on calorie-restricted diets. This makes it valuable for athletes aiming to enhance their physique by building muscle while reducing body fat. In competitive sports like boxing, regulatory bodies set strict limits for ostarine levels. Levels above 0.1 nanograms per milliliter in drug tests are considered a violation. For Garcia, his test showed a level of 6 nanograms per milliliter, significantly higher, exceeding the allowable threshold by 60 times. Using ostarine can lead to penalties and suspensions, as seen in Ryan Garcia's case, where he tested positive after a fight against Devin Haney. Such substances pose risks not only to an athlete's career but also to their health and the integrity of competition. Several notable athletes have been linked to ostarine, a banned substance in sports. British boxer Amir Khan received a 2-year ban from UK anti-doping after testing positive for ostarine following his fight against Kell Brook in February 2022. This suspension has kept him out of competition since then, impacting his professional career significantly. UFC fighter Sean O'Malley also faced consequences for ostarine use. He was suspended for 6 months by the Nevada State Athletic Commission in 2018 after ostarine was found in his system. O'Malley faced a similar situation the following year, resulting in a 9-month suspension. These repeated violations have marred his career and reputation. NFL star DeAndre Hopkins tested positive for ostarine in 2022, which significantly affected his ability to compete. Additionally, former Pro Bowl offensive tackle Taylor Lewan tested positive for ostarine in 2019, which impacted his playing status and career progression. The use of ostarine has also been an issue in collegiate sports. Several Clemson football players tested positive for ostarine before a key game in the college football playoffs in 2018. This incident highlighted the widespread nature of the problem and the serious consequences athletes face when using performance-enhancing substances. Ostarine, known as a selective androgen receptor modulator, enhances performance by helping athletes build muscle mass, lose fat more effectively, and improve endurance and recovery. Since 2008, it has been on the World Anti-Doping Agency's list of banned substances, and was categorized as an anabolic agent in 2022. Regulatory bodies set strict limits for ostarine levels, with anything above 0.1 nanograms per milliliter in drug tests considered a violation. Athletes exceeding these thresholds, like Garcia, face significant penalties and suspensions, threatening their careers and the fairness of competitive sports.